Good thing I got a backup cam, man. My windows all frosted. I can't see nothing out of my windows. I'm looking so blue, man. I'm looking so blue in this thingy, my jigger, my bobber. Whoa, I'm blown out. Oh, I'm in manual. I was like, what the hell going on, man? I'm in man mode, man. Man mode. Man up mode. I've been trying to learn a little bit about white balancing and, you know, trying to pull the type of shot that I'm looking for right out of the camera without necessarily having to go to post and color grade this much. So I'm playing with a lot of like different colors and stuff like that the camera is capable of doing.
Watch out for me, I'm about to close.
What's going on, guys? Good morning. It's your boy Hayes, and we're here for another episode of my life, man. A little earlier in the morning today. It's 7:13 and I'm leaving my house, so I'm gonna get to work pretty early. I left all my stuff at work though, so you know, just trying to go ahead and get there. Yesterday's episode, man, I started looking into Vue.JS, and I was going through this interesting tutorial on how to turn Vue.js into a real-time updating system, you know, kind of like for what we're doing. So I implemented a sales order system into the database or our data center application. Now what's happening is they want to try to they asked me, could this be real time? And that means when, say, my accountant, we get an order in and the accountant here in the office enters in the order, they want it to be able to just update like right then across the entire application, and even possibly do like some sort of notifications or whatever, you know, so that these guys will know, hey, an order has been placed, boom, go check it out. You know, we're really trying to figure out a way to, you know, boost sales and keep the sales guys going and more organized, so that when they do go and visit these companies, you know, they have some sort of hardcore numbers, you know, because a lot of people don't really know what's going on. We just live in our day-by-day life, and you have no references, you have nothing to go back and look on, you know, and you get kind of complacent, kind of caught up, and you know, it just becomes repetitive. So when our salesman, he mentioned that one of his routines is he'll come to the data center and he'll pull up, say, a company's information, their sales, their numbers, what they sold, and all that stuff. And then when he go in there to actually talk to the company, he'll pull that up and he'll be like, hey man, what's going on, man? You suck. And he like drops his paper down and it's like, this is your numbers. Like, this is what you're doing. This is what you did last year this time, and this is what you're doing this year. What happened? But y'all get the drift. So going over the Vue documentation, I also went back over the Laravel documentation. I think today I'm going to make me a new Laravel instance. What I was trying to do was use my old Laravel, I use the current Laravel instance that I had, create me a Vue, inject Vue.js inside of that, and go through and start learning and using some of the aspects of Vue. Guys, it is 3 o'clock right now. Ooh, boy, this update was hell on wheels. It took me almost to 12 o'clock. No, it took me about to 10 o'clock just to get my PHP updated, because apparently there's some kind of error when you try to just run the update or the upgrade, Then you gotta come up with some kind of workaround, which I'm not even gonna get into the workaround. Which means I had to type in all these other different codes. I had to try so many different things, look up so many different things. Then when I installed PHP 7, it didn't automatically come with the extensions. Then I had to go and get all the extensions that I need to run Laravel. Then once I did that, Laravel was being a pain in the ass. You know, you're supposed to be able to just say Laravel new project, boom, and it fires up a new project. Everything you need is on there, running just fine, no big whoops. That's the whole purpose of going through all this install stuff. However, when I got to that point and I did that, Laravel kept geeking out and wouldn't even start. You know what I'm saying? I mean, great day. Laravel came apparently without a key. You gotta generate a key. They don't put that in the documentation that you have to generate your own key, which makes sense. I mean, you know, why would it come with a key? You have to generate your own key. Then you have to sometimes clear the cache and whatever. So lots of reading just to get my Laravel project started. I haven't even started on even building the application because I'm spinning up a new Laravel, which is the 5.4 Laravel, which is why I had to do all this other updating to the server in order to get it to be able to work. Bananas. Point is that it's 3 o'clock and I just now got everything updated, and I just now got a fresh new copy of Laravel installed. Craziness. Yes, I went to lunch. Yes, I did work out. I ended up running and just getting my workout on. Left my damn camera right here on the desk when I got to the gym. Crazy. Then I was just like, you know what? I don't even feel like recording this workout. But all in all, things are moving right along, just not at a swift and sweet pace. What's going on? Time for an update, man. As you can see, I'm home. It's like 8:30 right now. I've been getting a bunch of editing done. I got my butt kicked into coding today. Just straight kicked. Came home, got some editing done. I'm about this close from finishing up my church sermon. One, then I gotta do another one. So, but I'm about this close from finishing it up. However, I got hungry, man. It was smelling real good in the house. My cousin had done hooked up some red beans and rice, man. Check it out. Boom. I don't know if you can see that right there. Yeah. Let me get that focus for you. Boom. There it is. So she had done hooked up some red beans and rice, man. So I'm gonna go ahead and take me a break. Eat this up. Probably watch me a YouTube video or something like that. And then I'm gonna get back to editing because I want to finish this sermon tonight. Yo, what's going on, party people? So I just got to the gym, man. It's 12 o'clock. No, it's just like 12:30. And I realized, damn, boy, I haven't picked up the camera yet, son. I just kind of went straight to work, got right into my coding business, and, you know, tried to find out what the issue was. And I'm not even going to get into what I found out about the issue because, yeah, it would just be a whole bunch of more me talking about PHP and all that stuff. If you do know PHP and you care about it and maybe you can lend some input and you are watching this video, let me know and I will start talking more about that aspect of the job and what I do at my job. So essentially that's what I do. I am a developer, front end and back end. I'm like the only developer in the office. I'm building the application for them. It's not a big application by any means. Nothing that myself I can't sustain, but being that I started this, the problems that I'm having with my code, I can't say this, problems I'm having with my code that was giving me errors is, this is code that I wrote in 2005 when I first started learning Laravel and PHP and even JavaScript and all that. I mean, I knew some basic stuff about JavaScript, but once I started diving into it in depth and diving into Laravel and frameworks and stuff like that, I wrote this code in 2015. And when I look at the code right now, I'm looking at it like, dang, like I wouldn't even do this right now. You know, this is something I wouldn't even do. So I will be going back through the code. My first thing is I did find a quick fix and I used it. My second action is to go through the code and code it like I would do it today. So there's a lot of things that I'm going to be changing, and it's not going to change in the front end the way the viewer views it, but in the back end, the way it's sending and receiving information, it will definitely change. And the code should actually get shorter, as a matter of fact, because I got long lines of code, and now I know better ways to do some of the things that I was doing back then. And so that's going to really shorten up my code. So that's all I'm going to say about that. It's gym time. It's leg day. So I'm finna get in this beast, crush me some legs. I didn't record yesterday. Actually, I came in the gym. I came to the gym so fast, I actually left all my cameras at the office. And I just left just now. I don't even know if this thing even charged up or got battery power or anything. Let me see. Yeah, I guess we got enough juice to make it through this workout. Okay, one of my favorite leg press machines in this gym is this one right here. I don't know why I like this one more than I like the plate loaded. Just lay back and plate loaded, and I like it more than the other leg press machine we got over there. So, anyway, we're gonna come right here and do this. I'm gonna stay here as long as there's not people in this circuit training area, because that's what this is. So people are supposed to come in here, and when that light changes, they're supposed to work out and move from machine to machine. However, if there's nobody in here like this, I'm gonna go ahead and get all my sets in right here. So we're gonna go ahead and start off with a leg press, and I'm just gonna try to get in about six to 8 sets maybe, including my warm-up sets. So let's get at it. Now I'm at 150. Calves are super sore, legs are super sore. Yeah, let's go ahead and bang out this ab work. All right. YouTube fam, what's poppin', man? Here it is. I'm getting off work 5 o'clock in the afternoon, taking that drive from work to work, because that's just what it is, what we do, man. And I think I need to make, I think I want to make a pit stop by the store. I wasn't going to make a pit stop by the store. However, I need to get some baggies, because my popcorn that I made, it was a success. And these guys have been asking me for more popcorn ever since I made that popcorn. So today I'm going to work. I had left all my popcorn making utensils at work, because that's typically where I make the popcorn. But now I'm going to take it with me, and so I can always have it with me, and I can make it multiple, batches over and over again. But I don't have any little baggies, so I'm gonna go get me some little baggies so I can bag the popcorn up in, and I'll sell the little baggies, man. Something for like 50 cents or so. People will definitely buy this popcorn for 50 cents a baggie. So, oh yeah, I'm gonna make a pit stop and get the baggies. What's going on, guys? It's 11:16 right now, man. The day is almost over. And hell of a day it was, man. I actually finished my church sermon. Didn't realize that this video was like an hour and something long, and it had After Effects stuff in it. Man, it took 3 hours to render this video out. And not only did it take 3 hours, but it like I couldn't do nothing else. I couldn't even watch YouTube videos while it was encoding. So I spent like the last 3 hours just just, I don't know. However, it's done. So hopefully tomorrow I get it uploaded. And this brings me to something new that I'm gonna do with his series. Is I record a sermon, about an hour of the sermon every Sunday, every other Sunday actually. But I'm thinking about starting releasing only 10 minutes of it at a time. You know, like 10-minute segments. You know, it took a long time to edit for 1 hour worth of footage, especially when I had 2 cameras going, so I'm cutting back and forth in the views. I threw in like this text animation that pops up when they read scriptures. I had to type in all the scriptures every time they read a scripture. I then went through it and had to do some hellified color correctioning, which is not the best color correctioning because I'm new at this. Still trying to learn and grasp the whole color correction thing, but you know, you gotta do it to get better. Practice makes perfect. Practice makes perfect.
Watch out for me, I'm